had an interesting conversation with an agent today. We were talking about getting upfront pre-qualifications or pre-approvals before a borrower actually went under contract. Hi, today here on Recharging with Champions, I'm going to go over the different types of pre-qualification, pre-approvals that you might see out there in the market so that when you are talking to your buyer, you can be educated and make sure they know what they're getting as well. First, a pre-approval comes in many shapes and sizes. So make sure you are aware if the pre-approval is a true pre-approval, where the file has not only been underwritten by an automated underwriter, which by the way is just a computer, or if it has actually been sent up to underwriting where the verifications have been ordered, where income has been verified, assets have been verified. You want to know what exactly has been looked at and by whom. So when you see a pre-approval come over, even if it says guaranteed approval, know that that guaranteed approval is based on the information that the buyer put in the application. And sometimes they just take that basic information and they run it through an automated computer, underwriting, and then if that gets an approval, they'll say, we guaranteed that based on the information you provided, you are approved. Well, guess what? A lot of times buyers don't understand or put in the correct information when they're filling out that application. So, good in, good out, bad in, bad out. This is why sometimes you might have a guaranteed approval and then find out down the road that they weren't really approved because something in the application either confused them or they didn't give full disclosure on. Second, an underwriter approval, meaning that the file has not just been pre-approved by the computer, but has actually been sent into an underwriter who looked at the file, asked the questions, and made sure that everything that was put in the application makes sense. They do some verifications. They do some fraud checking to make sure there's nothing that we need to uncover right up front. This is the best type of pre-qualification or pre-approval because it does say that somebody has actually put their eyeballs on it, they've questioned anything that looks fishy, and they've got the documentation to back it up. The third type of pre-approval is one where they have not just verified by the underwriter the income and the approval of the credit approval, but it's also an asset verification. Sometimes that pre-approval that came from the underwriter might just be an approval based on the income and the credit. The assets might be coming later on down the road. So a question that might be a good thing to ask or put in your pre-approval letter is not only have the income and the credit been pre-approved by an underwriter, but the assets have been verified. So those are the three different types of credit approvals that you're typically going to see out there. Make sure that your clients understand the difference in their pre-qualification and their pre-approval. Are they pre-qualified based on the information that they provided? Or are they pre-approved and an underwriter has looked at the information they provided, made sure it all checks out, make sure that we don't have any questions and that the verifications have been done? That is a much stronger pre-approval. And if I was a seller or a seller's agent, I would be very excited when I see that type of pre-approval come across my desk. Make sure you share this on your social media. I do have a script for you, so you don't have to remember everything I just said. Jump into rechargingwithchampions.com, www.rechargingwithchampions.com. Remember, during the beta time, while we are getting this website launched, if you go ahead and register now using the code word LEGACY, that code word will get you the information and Recharging with Champions free for life. So jump in now before there's a charge, and we'll see you tomorrow.